in the Lone Star Land, with boots on my feet and dreams in my hand. A little sassy but a whole lot of grace. You'll see that fire when you look in my face. I'm a Texas girl with a heart so wide, family and friends always by my side. From the crack of dawn to the stars at night, I keep it real, keep my soul burning bright. Barbecue smoke, Friday night lights, cheering for the 2yesrs under Texas skies. A little bit stubborn, a whole lot of charm. This big old heart will keep you warm. I'm a Texas girl with a heart so wide, family and friends always by my side. From the crack of dawn to the stars at night, I keep it real, keep my soul burning bright. Barbecue smoke, Friday night lights, cheering for the 2yesrs under Texas skies. A little bit stubborn, a whole lot of charm. This big old heart will keep you warm. I'm a Texas girl with a heart so wide, family and friends always by my side. From the crack of dawn to the stars at night, I keep it real, keep my soul burning bright. From the blue bonnet fields to the city streets, every step I take feels like home to me. With a little sass and a lot of pride, this Texas girl's got nothing to hide. I'm a Texas girl with a heart so wide, family and friends always by my side. From the crack of dawn to the stars at night, I keep it real, keep my soul burning bright. Gummy shoe prints lead them down the street. Chocolate wrappers hiding secrets sweet. They don't miss a beat, they've got a knack. With licorice ropes pulling answers back. Twist the wrapper to reveal the truth. A sticky web spun by a candy slough. No sour lies can escape the grip. These lollipops always crack the whip.
Hello, my friends. How are y'all doing today? Happy Thursday, everybody. I hope y'all are having a super great day. Hey, Miss Rhonda. Hey, DJ. Hello, Dan. Let me scroll down a little bit. Hi, Linda. Good to see you. Texas Plain Jane. Hello. Blue Eyes. How are you doing? Hello, Cecilia. Big hugs to you, my friend. Let's see here. Michelle. Always good to see you. Lisa King. Hello, darling. Let's see who else we got. Jacqueline. Hello there. Hello, Miss Kathy. There's our Bobby. Yeah, I hope today is much better than yesterday's chat was. I will talk about that in just a minute. Hey, Kiki, how you doing? Let me see. Anybody else? There's Reality. We see you, Reality. Oh, yeah. Everybody's back, hopefully. Hopefully. Let's just hope it stays that way. My goodness, what a day that was yesterday. Teresa, hello, hello. Good to see you. A human, hello. Matthew, hello to you. Michael, hello to you. And let's see who else we have with us. Scrolling through, scrolling through. Give me just a minute. All righty. Thank you, everybody, for being here. I do appreciate y'all so much. If you're in the bushes, hello to you all. Thanks for being here, hanging out with us. And anybody on replay, thank y'all so much. Hey, KKs, you were at the protest today. Good for you. Thank you for doing that for Sebastian. That is awesome. I wish I could have went. Wait a minute. Is Randa in here? Did I miss her? I didn't see her. I want to go back, make sure I didn't see Randa. How come I didn't see her? Oh no. If Randa's in here, hello to you, love. I don't see you. Why, looky here. We have seclusion works. I thought you were no longer with us. Oh my goodness. Surprise, surprise. How are you? Hi, Mama 70. How are you? Let's see. Anybody else sneaking in? I'm trying to make sure I don't miss anybody. If I missed you, I apologize. All righty, all righty. Well, hello to everybody. Thanks for being here. I appreciate y'all so, so much. Yesterday was insane, crazy. Insane, crazy. Let's see. Texas Plain Jane, who was at the protest? It was KKZ, I think is who it was. Yeah, KKZ. She's over. KK, if you want to come over to the vertical side, that's where everybody is in chat. Same to you, Mama 70. If you want to find the horizontal chat, that's where everybody's at. You rallied, you fought back and out of treatment. Wowza. Well, congrats to you. I want you to know we were mourning for you. We were praying and we were all very, very sad because we were told you had passed away. So good to see you. Good to see you. But yeah, yesterday's chat was a little bonkers, but hey, I would rather not see y'all than the whole daggum chat turn to Spanish because that's what it was in a few creators' chats yesterday. So who knows? Oh, KK, that's so exciting. I am so glad to know people were there for them. I'm just happy that more than just Seth and a couple showed up. Dan says, in my opinion, see people is behind it all. Why not? Why not? Oh, yeah, I got lots. You drove 7 hours to get there. Oh my goodness. Bless you. Well, kudos to you. Let's, guys, I think KK making that effort, she deserves a round of applause. Here you go, KK. This is for you. Thank you for being there to support Sebastian. He deserves it so, so much. Hey, Nani, good to see you. So are the girls. We wish. We're still working, still working on it, let me tell you. But I did get a bunch of emails. I got lots of text messages. It was crazy. Everybody was like, "Am I blocked?" I'm like, "No, not blocked. Nobody was blocked." Holly did end up somehow losing her wrench. Not sure what's going on with our beautiful Holly, but she will get her wrench back. Seems as if someone has decided to clone her channel. Hey, TJ, you're good. You're good. So we will get her all fixed up and put back together. Hello, Kelly. How you doing? We all see you today, girl. We all see you. And it's all in English. I'm happy. I couldn't imagine going to look at chat and see what people were saying and everything is transferred over to Spanish. YouTube playing tricks on us. Yeah, somebody has. There was a comment made on somebody else's channel, some random channel, and something about hello, mommy, and I've been looking for you and all this, and it was not her. She was freaking out. DJ said I can talk in French. So, anyways, but yeah, we're all together in one piece. We made it through the YouTube eclipse, the glitches and all the things that went with it yesterday, and nobody was blocked. I love you all. So, anyways, oh, I tell you, crazy days, crazy days. Um, let's see what I was trying to think of what all I was going to talk about or tell you at first. Please continue to keep, if you would, Kelly's mother in your prayers, Kelly East. Keep her mother in your prayers if you wouldn't mind. Um, also, Cecilia's friends, their families are going through this trauma. And we have had a request to cover a case and let some people come on and talk about it. And so we will be doing that soon. I ask each of you if you'd be there to support this family. They're desperate. It is a cold case. Okay, Kelly, sounds good. We're praying hard until next Wednesday. But I would appreciate it if everybody could come back when we cover that so that they have a group of people here to support them. I couldn't imagine being a family trying and praying and looking and getting no answers, and the case is just gone dormant, just sitting there. And so they have asked if we would do this, and they will be coming on panels. Some of the family will, and they want to speak. So we will be here to support them and let them have a platform so they can talk and say all the things they need to. We'll give them a link so they can have everyone they want to hear be able to come and join us as well. So y'all be on the lookout for that. We'll be putting that together. There's Randa. Hello, Randa. How are you? Somebody said hello to you earlier and I couldn't see you. I was like, oh no, here we go again. Yes, and our beautiful Keely has got bronchitis, right? Is that right, Keely? Bronchitis? She is sick again, y'all. Every time she gets about to the point of getting over it, she gets sick again. You just came in, Randa? Okay, okay, cool. I was worried I wasn't seeing you. Okay, Daniel, I'll email it all to you. So yeah, y'all keep Keely in your prayers as well. She needs to get over all this sickness. She's had the flu A twice, COVID, bronchitis. Yeah, a little too much for our girl. So, anyways, yeah, flu A twice and bronchitis now. Yeah, she needs to get better. Oh, goodness, Texas Plain Jane. I tell you what, I've had bronchitis. It is not fun at all. And guys, I want to also cover something else one day for those of you who were around when I was covering the Bayou unalivings. Got to get my words right. Those found unalive in the bayous. The Houston news station has done a little. They put together a little segment that I would like to go over here pretty soon. So I hope you'll join us for that as well. Before we get diving off into a lot of other things, because we're going to talk about some other stuff here in just a second, but we need to remember what today is. Yesterday was the last day Sebastian was seen when he got in his car and drove away with his mother. Sadly, today is 2 years that he was reported missing. It just breaks my heart because I believe when you have a missing person and there is no evidence to show that person ever left their home, there's no evidence to even show he made it home to be factual. But you seriously have nothing to show that he walked out of his home and away from his home. No dog picked up his scent. No dog followed his scent anywhere in that neighborhood. There we go, Bobby. Bobby said, praying for the whole chat. And yet there was no sign of him on video security cameras at all leaving, walking anywhere within his neighborhood. There was activity happening in the cemetery area. Mob crew has showed that repeatedly. The night before, on the 25th, early morning hours of the 25th, around the same time as the light video, a little after 3. And again on the 26th. All this, no, it would be the 24th and the 25th. That's what it is. The night before the 25th, 3 a.m. in the morning on the 24th, 3 a.m. on the 25th. So something was happening at that same time frame that there are lights running across the yard and through the courtyard area behind their home, and one light actually runs back to their house, and conveniently there's only one person locked inside the home, and that is Sebastian's mother. How is it that with, what was it, 400,000 acres searched, there was no evidence at all showing Sebastian was anywhere out there? So, how are we supposed to believe when his mother tells us he went out that door? Yeah, TJ. Yeah. She tells us he walked out that door. And yes, reality. Katie changed her phone number. You notice she doesn't tell him to call her number. And actually, they've taken her phone twice and she has not received them back, and she's had to get two different numbers. But that's what happens when you lie to people about your child. That's what happens when you go on public platforms and tell lies repeatedly, that not the same story, and just add in a feature here and there. You tell straight out complete different versions of what happened that night. Yeah, you're going to be a suspect. And I'm not going to pretend that she's innocent. I can't. I can't sit here and coddle Katie because she's a mother of a missing child. And it's very obvious as to why I can't. She has a chance to get out there and find her child. She's not. A missing child is devastating. A mother probably would never want to ever leave her home, but yet Katie leaves 2 weeks later and goes all the way across the United States to Oregon. At that point, while she's there, she visits with family members and does things and all that, but then ends up at a barbecue cook-off. I wonder why she would think Sebastian would be at a barbecue cook-off. Crazy how that works, but no. Friends, grief and devastation doesn't come in the form of party mode. It doesn't happen. Oh goodness, KK. Wow. But I'm not quite sure Sebastian would have ran to a biker rally in South Carolina either. So none of what she tells us makes any sense. Therefore, I am not going to believe her. I just can't. She gets on panels on the other side and just laughs and cuts up and supports her man who mocks Sebastian's father. Yes. Yes, Dan. The 2-year mark is very crucial, and we'll talk about that here in just a second. Hey, Melissa, good to see you. But the 2-year mark comes and goes. And during the protest yesterday, Kiki found something. All credit to her. I'm not going to show it because I believe she'll be putting it on her channel. But she caught a frame in that video live stream. Shows what looks to be Katie's car driving past with people inside of it, we'll say. Hey, Cinderella, good to see you. They didn't get out at the protest. They didn't make any effort to make a poster for their missing child that they're grieving so deeply for. You see, it's those things that I can't get behind and believe that she is a grieving mother. She might miss her son. I'll give her that much. But there are only one of two things at play here. And Mr. Chris himself even told us Sebastian will either come home at 18, which means they've put him in a place. But he also said he will need mental help. So that tells me they put him in a place that's going to keep him pretty doped up so that he doesn't have any tantrums, doesn't have any outburst. They will keep him doped up pretty much most of the time. Probably living in a live hell right now. Hey, tap dancer Lizzie. Oh, well, good to see you. I'm glad you're here. Hope you're well. So that's what that tells us. And if that is the case, then yeah, 100%. Katie's not going to sit there and grieve. She's not going to go out there looking. She's not going to stay home and just sit around trying to mope and figure out how to live life without her child like the rest of us have done, because she knows where her child is. Or that night when she left the Texas Roadhouse, that night when at the 6-minute mark of them leaving, her dash cam turns off and doesn't come back on. But yet it took her another hour and 20 minutes to get home. Sebastian was handed off or passed off. Something happened to Sebastian that night. And if he is no longer alive, and when Mr. Chris said he could be laying in the woods unalive somewhere, sadly, I believe those words are very possible. Is it true that they could have tried to contain him and he had a fit and he fought with everything he had inside of him? Yeah, it's possible. He probably panicked. And if they did something and it caused his unaliving, sadly, unless searches continue to go on, nobody will be finding him anytime soon, I'm afraid. But that could explain a few of the tears that we've seen from her That could explain the bloating of her face because I'm sorry to say it, but her face was very bloated. Alcohol will do that to you. Maybe she's trying to medicate her way through this process so that she doesn't have to close her eyes and see. Maybe. I don't know, guys. I have no earthly idea what happened to Sebastian. But if we don't sit down and eliminate all the things and come to either this or that, we're not doing Sebastian any good. And that's where we're at. 2 years worth of talking about his case every day, practically. 2 years. Hang on, guys, just one moment, please. Let me grab this. Okay, I apologize. I apologize. I apologize. I was waiting for that call all day. Been waiting for it. And of course, they decide to call when I'm live. Thank y'all for hanging on. I appreciate that. But everything that we've done over the last 2 years leads us to where we're at today. There's either one or the other. That's pretty much what we have. Not because Mr. Chris says that, but because that's pretty much where we're at. That's where everything leads us to. But I will say this much. There is Burnett, I think is his name, Barnett or Burnett. And he is a former FBI agent. And he is working Sebastian's case. He is working and paying attention to everything that has been done, everything that is coming about is because he's there. I do believe that if there's answers to be had, he will be the one to bring them out. I've told y'all already, in the past lives that we've done, the FBI does have a file on Sebastian. They follow his case. They've looked into it enough. They have a lot of information. They're watching things. They're right there. If they were to take it over completely, will things be different? I don't know. And so he's there. He's active on this case, Patty. He is. Barnett is. And I know he has been doing searches. And because of him, they got the warrants, and they were federal warrants. Surprisingly, after a year, little over a year, there was federal warrants issued. The one where they went in and took all their phones and their cameras. Again, another warrant comes. They go in. And what do? They take her phone again. So what that tells me is they're following a trail. Kakai, I don't think he lives in Hendersonville at all. But he has been there for a couple of months now. He's been working through Sebastian's case file with Hendersonville, or with Sumner County. The case file Sumner County has. He has been working through that. And so that gives me hope, knowing that. That gives me hope that Sumner County, who none of us really have a lot of confidence in because we're not seeing it. We're not seeing nothing. And knowing that an FBI ex-agent who has a 12-month success rate on cold cases, basically. He's there. He's looking into everything, guys, everything. We have to stay vigilant. We have to. Yeah. If you recall back in September, there was the TBI update, put that update, and they talk about Barnett in that. If you'll hold on, let me grab my tablet real quick because I've got it on my tablet. Hold on just a second and I'll get it. Okay, let me get to it and see what we can find here, and I'm going to read it to you. Okay, let me get. Let's see, where can we go here? Da, 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 da. Let me get down in all of this stuff I got saved over here. Let's see here. It was back in September of last year, 2025, that the TBI put out a statement. The original statement was pretty lengthy. And then they put out a shorter one, but it does mention Barnett. And so he has been on the case for a little while now. Let me see here. Where is that? I thought I had it on my tablet. It's here somewhere. Okay. Let me see. I don't think that was it. I'm going to find it, I promise. I tell you what, in honor of Sebastian, I saved the video that I usually play in the very beginning of my live. I'm going to play it while I'm looking. That way we don't just have dead time here. So, Sebastian, sweet boy, wherever you are, we're fighting, we're trying, we're doing everything we possibly can. And here we go, guys.
Sebastian, sweet boy, where have you gone? The sun sets low, but we keep marching on. The wind whispers your name soft through the pines, a melody aching in these hearts of mine. Roads are endless, the nights are cold, but your story's a light we'll never let go. Where are you, sweet boy Sebastian? We're searching the hills, the rivers, the plains. You deserve better, oh, you deserve better. And your army is fighting through heartache and pain. Your laughter once rang like bells through the air. Now silence just lingers, it's more than we can bear. We carry your memory, a flag in our hands, through shadows and valleys, through shifting sands. The roads are endless, the nights are cold, but your story's a light we'll never let go. Where are you, sweet boy Sebastian? We're searching the hills, the rivers, the plains. You deserve better, oh, you deserve better. And your army is fighting through heartache and pain. Your laughter once rang through heartache and pain.
Sweet boy Sebastian, we're here for you. We're doing everything we can. Um, during the initial search, Barnett was part of the FBI unit that was there. I'm trying to see here where it tells us. He made a quote, Barnett made a quote in this that said, let me see here. We followed through on every tip that came in, said Josh Savely, special agent in charge for the Criminal Investigation Division at the Tennessee Bureau of Investigations. Some of those tips, I contacted our FBI child abduction rapid deployment team for initial consults, and then they brought in the FBI behavior analysis unit to assist, said Barnett. And Jeff Salvey is another retired FBI detective. They have been working this case. They are on it. I promise you guys. The case was kind of a question mark, said FBI Nashville Special Agent Robert Barrett, not Barnett, Barrett. He is on this, guys. He is on it. He has a 12-month success rate for cold cases that he comes in, takes over, and we have hope. We need to have hope. We have to have hope. We have to hold on to that hope for Sebastian, okay? He deserves it. So the 2-year mark is here. What does that mean? If there has been nothing active, in order for it to be a cold case, it has to be inactive for 2 years. It has been active. There were warrants that were signed by a federal judge for Officer Barrett that he got. So therefore, it's not a cold case. It will not be considered a cold case. A lot of people want to assume that because Sebastian isn't found, it's now a cold case. But that's not correct. It's an active case. They are doing things, they are going through records, things like that. So, guys, what are y'all talking about over here? What looks like Sebastian? What is it? Nah, I don't know what y'all talk about. Sorry, I'm trying to figure it out. Anyways, I'll let y'all chat. So we have to hold on. We have to have faith. We have to have hope. We've done it for 2 years. Thank you, TJ. If you are under the age of 18, you are not allowed in this chat at all at any time. The video from Crime Time Buzz, we went over that. We played that a while back. The lady was running. I even reached out to her. She said she had no idea about those people. She was just filming her morning run. That was done months and months and months ago. I already talked to the lady. She had no information on anybody that was in any part of that video. That video was actually longer than what we've got. Someone else just made a clip, and we've got the short version that just shows what looks to be possibly Sebastian. So it was turned in. It was. And so, anyways, where do we go from here, guys? This is where I need active participation. I need all hands on deck. Where do we go from here? I know y'all want to continue to cover Sebastian and talk about him. But there's not a lot of anything that's new. There's not a lot. So do y'all want to continue to go over old things? Seems like every time we do that, we catch something new. We find something different. So do we continue to do that? Do we do a mixture of Sebastian stuff and other cases as well? Because guys, I was, covering Miss Nancy Guthrie's case. I was on that. I've been on that. I'm still watching it and taking notes and all the things. And I mean, I know, Randa, it's gross. And she wants us to believe she's a grieving mother. That's the sad part. So I need to know, how do you guys, because y'all are the one that comes in. I don't want to be doing stuff that you don't want to hear. So let's make a decision here which way we're going to go from here. We're at the 2-year mark. Everything that's been put out, we have covered. The only thing is we didn't get to play the whole complete video yesterday of KK's. I'm sure you've all seen it by now. We can do that. We can move forward, whatever. Mix it up maybe. Fridays do updates on Sebastian. Okay. Oh, yeah, Dan. No, you're good, Dan. She was just trying to explain. We covered that. It's been about 5-6 months ago. But yeah. And I got in contact with the lady that was videoing. She said she was out for a morning run. She was doing videos. She would play them on her little Instagram thing, put some on there. But she had no idea. Michael Vaughn trial. I'm all about that, Daisy. I myself are going to still cover Sebastian. I'm going to be overnight other things going over. Okay, yeah. Mix. Lots of people need help. Okay. Maybe something will come. Maybe so, Randa. Let's hope anything happens. I mean, I'm not going to forget about Sebastian, guys. Don't think I am. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying it's hard to find new things to go over every single day when it comes to Sebastian's case because we have covered so much of it. And I'll keep doing that if that's what y'all want, but I know y'all are getting tired of me saying the same things, basically. Somebody does know something, Randa. Oh, yes. I know people know. I dare one of them to even speak. Just do it. Okay. Dedicate 1 day a week for Sebastian. The one little girl was spotted by the movers. Lady Bird Lake. Oh, they just did. Guys, I think there is a serious, for real, a serious, legit serial killer that started down south of Texas in Corpus Christi. When those stopped, Lady Bird Lake started in Austin. Lady Bird Lake stopped. It started in the bayous in Houston. There's something not right about all that. We can definitely cover that. I just need to know that you guys are going to be here with me. You know, I started covering Miss Nancy. We were getting like half of the chat I'm getting now. And even down into the teens, it's like, okay, that pretty much tells me nobody wants to hear that. So I just need to know what you guys want. Melissa, yes, I have a contact of a family member that I'm going to get with. So we will definitely do that over with Sebastian one day. Yes. Thank you, Randa. You're so sweet. Okay, guys. Well, we're going to kind of mix it up a little bit. I would like to cover, if y'all would go next week, Stacey Wonder goes to court for first degree. Okay. And kidnapping. Yes. 3 more. 1 down, 3 to go. Michelle said, I want good friends, drinks, and true crime talk. There we go. Oh, no evidence to prove it. Oh, my goodness. Okay, Kiki. Guys, let me tell you. I know, right? We already do. Randa, he might. I can, reach out to him and ask. Let me tell you, there is a new case, very recent. The girl calls her mom and says she's going to Las Vegas. Mom is like, what? Well, a male gets on the phone and says, we're going to Vegas and we're getting married. She'll call you later, kind of thing. Mom was panicking. Doesn't hear from her daughter for a couple of days and gets a random freaked out phone call from her daughter. Help me, help me, help me. Oh my gosh, help me. This boyfriend that she had comes back from Vegas. He has in his car her purse, her keys, all the things, but he doesn't have her. Yeah, Dan, I will look into that. He has nothing of her but her items. It's almost a Gabby Petito 2.0 kind of situation. He said that she got in another car with another man. I would like to cover that case. I would like to follow that. Something's not right about that whole entire thing. 1 night a week, do a cold case. Okay. Okay, guys. Yeah, Kiki, I'll tell you about that and we'll cover it for sure. So is everybody good with covering things like that? And we'll do 1 night a cold case. We'll cover a cold case. 1 night we will for sure dedicate to Sebastian. So everybody knows that night will be Sebastian. No question. We might even do 2 nights. Who knows? And then if things start moving, okay, Randa, we might do open panel. Oh, goodness. A 15-year-old was tried as an adult today in Box County for stabbing of a 13-year-old girl. Y'all, this is just me. And this is just my mama heart. I don't think any child under the age of 18 should be tried as an adult. If you're not able at whatever age you're at and you unalive someone, the laws state that you are unable to make conscious decisions when it comes to alcohol, tobacco, and many other things in this world, but yet they're going to try you as if you are able to make those conscious adult decisions. No. Kids at that age are full of hormones and have not settled out into the person that they're supposed to be yet. I know a lot of people don't agree with me, but that's how I feel. And my heart goes out for those kids. Yeah, the brain. Look here, Miss Rhonda. She knows all the medical stuff. The brain doesn't stop developing until 25. It is a fact. That's right. Why do they do that to these children? If they're going to sentence them as adults at a young age, they might as well let them smoke, drink, party, get into clubs, buy spray paint, all the things that are limited to these young kids. They might as well open the world up for them. Yeah, under the age of 18, you can't even sign a legal document. You have to have a guardian. Yes, the 13-year-old boy unalived his stepdad over a video game. Y'all, is that an adult decision? No, that was a child's temper tantrum. Got mad at his daddy. Went a little overboard with it. Yeah. Yeah, they even let him go to war. Trust me, I know that one. My child is forever changed. Randa, I have no, what would make a grown man do things to a baby? You know what I'm saying? Something's got to be not right. I mean, when you hear of grown men doing things to little babies, toddlers, young girls, I don't say no jail. No, 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 no. I think they should be punished, but I don't think they should be in an adult prison. I think they should be in a juvenile detention where they're still learning high school stuff and junior high stuff and whatever age they're at. They need psychological help. They need to know that you can't get mad and just take someone's life. I, Kiki, I'm with you 100% on that. It's called demonic influence in America. Yeah. I mean, when you give, and it's sad to say, but when you give kids games where it's blood and shooting and stabbing and all the things, and they're so obsessed playing this game, trying to see how many they kill shots they can get, yeah, that doesn't help anything. Yeah, TJ, make them kiddos go outside like we used to. I remember telling Mom I'm thirsty. Well, go get the water hose. Oh, so yeah. Yeah. Life was so simple when we were young. It's crazy to me how kids today live in a society where there's so much ugliness out there. That's it, Michelle. Parents today have to both work. Look back when we were kids, most of our mamas stayed at home. They do have juvenile here. They do, Daniel. They do. They have juvenile detention centers here, but they choose to try them as an adult. And I just think that's sad. Look at here, my Bobby's been a member for 12 months. She says, love you all. Thank you, Bobby. Thank you for supporting us and being here for us all the time. We love and adore you. Thank you so much. Has anybody seen Retha Bell? I haven't seen her in a while. I need to text her, I guess. Check on her, make sure she's good. Make sure she didn't think she was blocked. But yeah, I think there's a lot wrong with our world. And I'm so sad that the kids in this lifetime have to be cautious and be worried about who they're around. And yeah, I haven't seen her either. So I'll text her when I get off of here and check on her. Oh, yeah. Peggy, I'm kind of iffy on that. Are the parents to blame when a child uses a pew pew and unalives people? I mean, you should have your guns locked up, out of reach. So, yeah, that's just, I don't know. I'm so sensitive, y'all. I have a heart that wants to believe in everybody's good, and I get let down so much. I don't want people to hurt. I don't want people to be mean and ugly, and I don't want the children of this world to have to live in detention centers, in um, jails, to feel like they need to get a gun to solve a problem. My heart just breaks. See, Randa, that's how we were. My grandchildren today are that exact same way. My son, he has guns. Very early on, his daughters were taught about gun safety, taught about what guns do to people, and they have respect for those guns. But I do think families these days are so busy in life trying to get by and pay their bills and, you know, all the things that life brings, that a lot of things kids are doing gets overlooked. A lot of issues that kids might have are being overlooked. A lot of what is being put out there, parents will, and I've seen it a lot, they will, basically make excuses for their child because they don't believe their child would do something so bad. And trust me, I would probably stand up for my child too, but I would also have made my child stand up and accept responsibility for whatever they've done wrong, and they need to apologize for whatever it was they did. You know what I'm saying? It was my son that passed. We were in I think it was like a Family Dollar or something like that, one of those little small ones. And we walked out. Well, he had a piece of gum in his mouth. And I was like, where did you get gum from? Oh my gosh. All I kept thinking was maybe he saw some dried gum stuck to the shelf or something. Please tell me you didn't I'm like, where'd you get it? Where'd you get it? Spit it out. Spit it out. He's like, Mama, it's okay. It's in the package. And I was like, where did you get the gum from? He said, in the store, Mama. He was young. He was probably about 5. And I said, did you pay for your gum? He goes, no, Mama, you're the one with the credit cards. So we had to walk back in the store. Lesson learned, you don't take something out of the store without paying for it. So he had to apologize. And when he got home, he had to go one day without his electronics. Anything that, he was wanting to play with or whatever. So, yeah, it's a lesson learned for kids. His mind, he can get it. Mama's got credit cards. And so he had to learn that lesson. He had to go back in and take responsibility and apologize. And he even said on his apology, I'm sorry I took the gum. I'm sorry that I didn't pay for it. I don't have money, but mama has her credit cards and I didn't think I had to pay. That was his version of apology. So, anyways, yeah, you don't just, take things, but a lot of times life is too busy that they just sweep it under the rug and keep going. I know that. I feel that. I've been there where life is so busy that I overlook so much. But our society has to take a turn for the better or it's going to crash hard. But guys, today is a very sad day for Seth. Let's keep him in our prayers for sure. Okay. Let's definitely pray as a group. If you believe in prayer, say a prayer for Seth, lift him up, just let him feel there are people in this world that support him. I would say pray for Katie and Chris, and that's probably the right Christian thing to do. Today's just not my day to do that. I'm sorry. If that makes me a bad person, I'm sorry. They drove past to laugh at those people standing on the street with signs for their son that they proclaim to love and miss. So no, not today. Today's about Seth. And right, Bobby? I had so much fun when my kids were little. I really did. And I hate that Seth is losing time with Sebastian right now. I really do. This is the time Sebastian would be trying to figure out who the heck he's going to be in life. What are his goals? Making all those decisions, those last moments of school time, his last 2 years in school. Those are big times for kids. Hey, Tiff. Thank you. But man, if I could go back and do all those times over with my kids, I would do it in a heartbeat. If I could go back to when they were little, when dad would be out, he would be gone because he was gone for a month. And me and the kids would do things and go random road trips for the day, cheap, easy entertainment stuff. We would go hiking through the woods. We would make a contest out of it. They did what? What did I say? Huh? Tiff, you got to remind me, girl. Wait, they did what? Oh, Katie and Chris. Yeah, there was a video yesterday Bullhorn Betty had put out. She had a video going, and you can see Katie and Chris driving by as they were out there asking people to honk for Sebastian, getting awareness out for Sebastian. They just drove by. I'm sure they were all having a good laugh in the car because that's what they do. I know. See, Michelle, I should. I really should. Okay. You're good, Daniel. You're good. Don't you worry. If you're not here, we understand. I can't expect everybody to be here all the time. I know, right, Randa? Ugh. I wonder that. That's a good question. Cinderella said, did they honk? I wonder. Oh, I tell you, crazy, crazy people. And they wonder why, not everybody supports them. That's part of the reason. Okay, you already put it out. Oh, yeah, you did that video. Is it on that video? Let's play. Kiki, can I play it over here? Are you okay if I play it over here? Give me a thumbs up or something, Kiki. Let's play this video if Kiki's okay with it. If she wants us not to play it, we will not do that. We totally respect and understand. Yeah, yeah. Yes, Tiff. It was crazy. She caught it. Kiki, 2025 True Crime, caught it. She was watching and she took a screenshot of it. And you can zoom in, you can see. And there are people in the back seat, by the way. Go for it. Okay, let me get it pulled up, y'all, and we're going to do it. Let's see what we can find here. Hang tight. Hang tight. Lord help us, my computer's slow. Here we go. Okay, let me share. Okay, everybody. Credit goes to Kiki 2025 True Crime. Our girl coming in hot for us. She did a little video off of some of the ones out there for Sebastian. Here we go. Maybe. I don't know why it does this. I have like awful bars. What am I doing? Stop. I already gave a thumbs up.
Here out in front of Sumner County Sheriff's Department demanding answers here in the Sebastian Rogers case. Sebastian Rogers disappeared February 26, 2024. Tomorrow will mark that 2-year milestone since this boy disappeared. And while this case may baffle a few, it doesn't baffle the many.
Are you sad? Sebastian Rogers, we don't know where you.
What kind of SUV do we have? Could it be someone we all know or no? Who knows? Do y'all see that right there? Katie's car, it looks like Christopher is driving. It looks like Terry Bowersock's in the passenger seat to me, just my opinion. And there are people in the back seat as well, probably Christopher and Terry's wives. Just my opinion. But rude, don't you think? This is all about their son too. And they drive past.
It's not special.
A special person here.
I'm not special. Smash is special.
All right, you guys don't know who this man is. This man right here is Seth Rogers. He is Sebastian's father. He is Sebastian's dad. Not that a-hole Chris Proudfoot. This is his father. And how do you feel? Keep this PG.
Keep it G.
Okay.
For general audience.
Okay, we'll do that. How do you feel about this whole situation?
if you voted to elect this fool in office, I feel sorry for you wasting your vote. Because if you have children, they don't care.
When was the last time they've given you an update? You don't have to tell us what the update is, please tell us. But when was the last time you received an update by the sheriff?
I want y'all to look at Seth and his profile. Look at Sebastian. My goodness. They look so much alike, don't they? He really looks like his dad.
For April
Of this year?
last year.
Last 2025. So you haven't spoken to the sheriff in almost a year. How expedient are they to return your text messages? And what about TBI or FBI?
Oh, I have contact with FBI.
And they call you back regularly.
Regular communication.
And they're the
with
ones
FBI.
they're the ones that also raised $50,000 for your boy.
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am.
That's all right. I'll be whatever I need to be today. I'll be Sheriff Betty today. Sheriff Bullhorns here. All right. So on a real note, though,
Sebastian, if you can see this, give me a call. If you see this at all, give me a call, son. You know my phone number. Give me a call.
what about the people that might have them?
You need to drop him off at the gas station and let my son come home to me.
We are working hard to get you home to
So here we are. It's now two years this week since Sebastian's disappearance. What feels different about this anniversary than the first?
First, I don't particularly consider it more of an anniversary because in my mind, an anniversary is not celebrating, and this is anything but
Ooh, the eyeballs going up to heaven constantly.
that. Truthfully, every day hurts the same. I mean, it doesn't get any better. I know that there are many people out there that are still
If this case isn't moving forward, the question is why? Why can't the law enforcement call in the U.S. Marshals? If they are stuck and just can't figure things out, why not call for help? Find Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers.
where you are.
Way to go, Kiki. Thank you so much for that. Woohoo! Way to go, Kiki. Let's get down here. Here's an applause for Kiki for good work. Thank you, girl, for all that you do for Sebastian as well. No, she can't look in the camera. She can't. It's so sad, y'all. Just horribly sad. Yeah. It's there's not a lot more to say. You know, oh, I bet, Nani. You know, it's funny that it took her 2 years to put it back on, you know. All these times people have seen her out in public, she's never had that shirt on. And she wears it this year. This year, she actually adjusted her wording a little more, took everybody's criticism into factor. It was sad. It really irked me, though, when she said, he likes to go hiking. We went hiking all the time, and we would go to, well, when we lived in California, guys, that was 8 years ago. She had to go back 8 years to talk about something that her son enjoyed. She said, I don't think I'm ever going to get used to him missing. I understand that. That will never happen. But I know my son's not coming back. So I know I'm never going to get used to that. That statement, I'm not sure I'm ever going to get used to it. Straight out has no hope that he'll ever return. Yeah, Michelle, exactly. She repeats what CP said in prior interviews. Exactly. It's all scripted. It's disgusting. And at one point you actually hear Mr. Chris cough in the background because she starts elaborating a little too much. Yeah, Cecilia. Exactly, Texas. She has gotten used to it. She's moved on. Took her, 2 whole weeks. Woohoo! Exactly, DJ. Exactly. She just doesn't need to speak. That's all there is to it. That's all there is to it. She needs to just sit back until the day Sebastian is found, and her husband will probably, more than likely, crap their pants because they're very confident he's not going to be found. They have gone out of their way to try to keep him from being found, and they enjoy the games that are played towards creators who talk about their child every day, all the time. I mean, what more can you say? She does. I'm telling you, she made a choice, and I pray that choice will come back to bite her in the ass one day. I really do. I wish that we could find Sebastian. I wish that we could do as much as possible to get him found, him home, no matter where he is. Our Blue Eyes Jules, she has sent every facility in the United States a letter explaining Sebastian's story and how his father cannot find him. She has sent flyers of him being missing to every facility listed in the United States of America. If he is in one of those and they received that and hadn't reached out, they're committing a crime. Yeah, right, Kiki? It took her a while, but she caught on. She took her 2 whole daggum years. So yes, kudos to Blue Eyes Jules because she has gone above and beyond, reached out to every single one, just in case he's in a facility somewhere. They have received a letter explaining his father has no idea where he is. He is listed as missing. Here's the website. Go look for yourself. Here's the flyer. Slow learner. Took her 2 years to learn. Yeah. All right. Kiki, thank you so much for being in here. We'll get together. I'll get with you on that case. Guys, I appreciate you all being here today. Anywhere and everywhere. Yeah, Randa. I wonder if she was looking for him at that biker rally as she was throwing back the alcohol. over in South Carolina. Yeah, there's a school in Alaska. Bobby, that's something his father's got to do. Sometimes we can't, there's things we would love to do, but his daddy's got to do it. We know his mom and his stepdaddy ain't going to do it. So it's up to his dad. But I think they do need to get involved because she's still using that handicap sticker. I was not. I did not get to go. I wished I could have, but it didn't work out to where I could go. And, I heard the weather was going to be cold and yucky. And so we chose not to go. It turns out a certain sheriff had the papers for the U.S. Marshal for months now. Yeah. Guys, I'm going to tell y'all, let's give this FBI agent that is retired, let's give him a little time and hope and pray that he does have that success rate with Sebastian as well. Oh, you contacted them, Bobby? Okay, cool. Do we need Seth for it or do we need to reach out to them some more? You let me know. But we need to stay on Sebastian's case. That is a given. We're not giving up on him. I just don't want to get on here every day and repeat myself over and over and over, but we will do that once a week at least, maybe even a couple of times a week for him. So, okay, let me know, Bobby, okay? You got my email, so just send me an email, let me know, and we'll do whatever we can do to help. Yeah, she's too busy playing with shiny things. Lord bless her. Oh gosh. I don't know, guys. It's just very sad. I really wished, and snacks. Sheesh. I wish we wouldn't have had to be sitting here today still wondering what happened to Sebastian. It's to the point where it's very obvious he didn't leave on his own. He didn't walk out of his home barefooted with nothing. If he was going to run away, he would have took a backpack probably. I told y'all yesterday how my 4-year-old decided he didn't like mommy telling him to clean his room. So he packed his little bag with his essentials. Even my 4-year-old at the time, he knew he would need, if he wasn't going to be at home, his little teddy bear that was his best friend in life, his baseball glove that he loved to play baseball, and a clean pair of underwear. Sebastian at 15 would have known that he would need his phone. He would need his money out of his little ATM safe. He would need a jacket because it's February and it's cold out there. And he sure as heck would have known to put on some shoes before he left. And none of that happened according to Katie. And that brings into fact, does that mean he ran out so fast of that house to get away that he didn't have time to pack a backpack, grab his phone, his money, and his shoes and a jacket? So what the heck happened that caused that? And from there, it goes to, did he even make it home? They cannot prove that he ever made it home. There is no proof. Just Katie's words, and we know her words. She's lied. Her and her husband. We know that. We've proven that. It's happened over and over and over again. So why should we believe that he ever made it home when there's no proof of it? It's crazy. Super crazy. And here, Miss Nancy, the last person to see her, everybody has their eyes on that person. And no one in that case is being threatened. None. Isn't that funny? Sebastian's case is the only case that happens with. You get threatened. You end up in court. You get hate talked about. All because you want to do what's right in this world and try to help find this young man. Well, bring it on, guys, because we're going to keep talking. I see you want to be sleuthing. All is well in YouTube chat today. Oh, goodness. I hope you're okay. So, yeah, we're going to continue. Like I said, y'all threw out a bunch of great ideas. We're going to do some other stuff throughout the week. I hope y'all will be here to support me and keep us going. And we'll have a designated day for Sebastian. So we'll keep going because he deserves it. We're going to not stop. He deserves so much more than he's been handed. Bless his little heart wherever he is. And guys, y'all continue to pray for him every night. Just lift up a word of, Lord, please help us find him. Help us to bring him home. That's it. That's all we need. If he comes home, if he is found, the rest of it will come together. I promise. It will. And guys, with that, I'm going to let y'all get out of here. My granddaughter has batting practice tonight. She has been begging me to go. So I'm going to try to get up there and watch her with her batting practice tonight. And, for chat yesterday, I don't know. It was cray yesterday. Jay was in the middle of her live. She went to look at chat and it had turned to Spanish. JLR was live. He didn't even know his whole chat turned to Spanish. Some people had chats going, and the only way everybody saw you is if you put an emoji. Oh, Bobby, that's a good idea. I think that picture had the salon on it. Look at Bobby. Bobby coming in hot. Bobby's like, give me the info. I'm going to take care of this. Okay, wannabe sleeping. Don't be funny with us. I was like, oh no, I jinxed it. Oh, that is too funny. Girl. Oh, yeah. Everybody thought, Randa, everybody thought they were blocked. I got tons and tons of emails. Oh, yes, Nani. Everybody's like, am I blocked? Am I blocked? And I was like, no. Reality came in. She said one word. She kept trying to type Nobody saw it. I didn't see it. All I ever saw was her one time in here. So, yeah, it was pretty funny. I, and I was trying to figure out what's going on and still do our live. And I'm like, oh man, my phone was blowing up like crazy. Am I blocked? Am I blocked? Oh, I don't know. Too funny, too funny. But, anyways, guys, I do not know for sure. Yeah, lots of emails too. Yeah, yeah, Danielle, I got lots of those too. Oh, yeah. Um, but guys, I do not know if I'll be able to be on tomorrow or not. Be on the lookout. I'll make a post, if I can do it tomorrow. If I don't, I will do my best to be on Saturday. So y'all just be looking. I got something that I am possibly trying to get worked out. So we'll see. Excuse me. We'll see how it all plays out. But good one of be sleuthing. That's the thing. Not on purpose. Yeah, not on purpose for sure. No, nobody was blocked yesterday. It was pretty funny. I even went through my block list to make sure, but it was pretty funny. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna let y'all get out of here. Let y'all get out there on the streets. I gotta get my shoes on and start heading to the ballpark. But I love y'all and appreciate y'all so much. Cecilia, I definitely needed a secretary yesterday. It was pretty funny. I'm glad it wasn't just me. I was like, what is going on? People were saying hi to people and I didn't see them. It was crazy. Anyways, always a laugh on YouTube, right? Oh gosh. Well, y'all take care. And like I said, be on the lookout. I'll make a post one way or the other tomorrow. If I can't come on, I'll let y'all know. If I can, I will put out a live and get it all set up. So until next time, my friends, love and hugs. See y'all soon. Bye.